Michelle, congratulations on being MC at this year's Nativia event. It's been amazing so far here in beautiful Miami. Tell us a little about what's going on new with Innovators.
Yeah, thank you, Genevieve. Honored to be co-hosting with you at this event. Can't be in a better place other than Miami. To share a little bit about Finnovator, uh, last year we actually created a masterclass on the future of finance, really trying to layer and describe what the 10 elements of the future of finance are. Because I feel like as we're all trying to innovate and as the market is moving so quickly, it's really hard to kind of grasp what's happening and what are these terminologies and functionalities and how can a business touch it, use it, and get to the future of finance. We tried to simplify it by really breaking down what is embedded finance, what is BaaS, what is prepaid, and why do fintechs matter. But then we got into details on what is open data, open banking, why does digital identity and cybersecurity play a big role, and then really got into the insights of what is Web3, blockchain, digital currencies, and in crypto as well as CBDCs. So really, in this 6 hours, any executive or new to finance individual can take this course, level up, and hopefully drive their career forward, as well as break down the barriers of being nervous of the future of finance. Once you start understanding how it works, some examples, it can really open the door.
Awesome. Well, I guess maybe tell people how they can find this masterclass and get maybe get exposed to it.
Yeah, definitely. The masterclass is available in different ways. You can go on to some of our partners like OpenFinity has the course. You can come to the Finnovator's website and find the masterclass. And it's actually an on-demand course, so you just pick it up. You can use Nativia 20 for a 20% discount and then get access to this course, which you can basically set aside an hour a week for 6 weeks and get through the 6 hours. And you're going to get some interviews from experts around the world, some CNN contributors, some individuals from who created CDR in Australia from a regulatory standpoint to get to hear their opinion on how that was built, but also hear from people that are working at fintechs and enabling innovation, and then take a quiz and unlock the next section of the course and then announce it on LinkedIn when you've passed and completed the course and see how that can spur discussions and hopefully create a different career path or help you drive innovation.
Awesome. Well, that was what I was going to ask next. Is like, who are some of the speakers? I know you've got some great education minds from the fintech community to participate with you, co-speak with you during the masterclass. Want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, definitely. One of my favorite speakers on AI is Theodore Lau. She actually has just dropped a book that's coming out in a month focused on AI and how you could drive AI for good infrastructure. And she's a phenomenal speaker. She really breaks down what we're talking about together is actually Web3, but we do touch upon AI. Another speaker is Carol Grunsberg, who actually was ex Alipay, ex Google Pay, and is currently the CRO at which is a infrastructure layer that's helping with payments around the world to simplify for companies that go global. And we're talking about digital currencies, crypto, and CBDC, and that future of money infrastructure. But we also have a gentleman from CNN named Ryan Patel who talked about cybersecurity. We dug into cybersecurity for kids, cybersecurity for individuals, as well as cybersecurity for businesses, and just really impactful use cases and how you can learn and start touching some of these infrastructures.
Awesome. Well, anything else I didn't ask you that you would love to share?
I am just excited about the future and how we can all work together as we bring these different elements together, especially open data. I truly believe that there is what I call a human data right, that we should all have a consumer data right across open banking, open finance, open energy, open telco towards open data. So that if we want to share our data with consent trails, we can do so, but we could also revoke that consent and have a little bit more control on where our data goes and have the benefit of being able to give it somewhere to get a more personalized, more affordable product that really speaks to us, but then be able to delete our data if we no longer want it living on a certain platform. Okay, you want to switch?
Yeah.
Okay. Genevieve, it's such a pleasure to have you here at Nativia's Miami third annual conference, talking about innovation, neobanks, AI, all these different innovative topics. Can you tell me a little bit about your speaking as well as content writing for the industry?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I've been in the business for 20 years. I've worked at multiple companies, banks, fintech startups, processors, software companies. I've kind of done it all and have progressed really quickly in my career as a woman, which has been a narrow margin within the industry. And so I love being here as a speaker under my own company, Warpaint Consulting, that I started 2 years ago. And I really love not only talking about the industry, but also talking about empowering people to help others, because that's the only way we can truly get ahead. I think and feel good in the industry about each other. And so I'm really enjoying the conversation here, hosting with you. After meeting you as part of Money 2020 Rise Up program 5 years ago. And then also moderating two panels over the next 2 days on omni-channel, on hardware and apps, and on regulatory and compliance challenges within fintech.
Yeah, you have a broad background and you bring a lot of insights when you come to a panel or you're writing an article for Forbes. Can you really just describe that process of when you're going to bring your lens to the table in a discussions?
Yeah, no, I love that. And I love how, it's like, yes, here's who I am, here's my title, here's all my work that I've done in the industry. I can give you all the numbers, and that's great. But what I truly think, again, is kind of the bigger picture is, I started out in the business wanting to help businesses, right, with their card processing, and then wanting to help the businesses who help those businesses in the payments industry. And then I moved into lending, I moved into core banking. I've done some on the issuing side, so kind of got the full spectrum. But then what I really started being more fueled by was helping the people. So truly having an impact. And at some point in your career, I feel like you have to say, what is my legacy going to be? What do I want my legacy to be? And it was truly empowering people, specifically in the fintech and payments and banking world, to inspire ambition, courage, and confidence, and build community within this industry. And so that's what I've been loving to do. And to your point, bringing that to panels. So having the human aspect of fintech, I think, is just as important as having the thought leadership around industry changes, technology, innovation, regulation, right? All those different things.
Yeah, it's grounding it for the audience and bringing your expertise to simplify it, which I think is a skill in itself. Thank you so much. I'm really excited to have you here and can't wait for our next panels.
Thank you as well. Love to be here.